For the Zip Digital Network, Chad Welker here with head men's basketball coach John Gross. And Coach, we first got to initially talk about the three-game homestand, NC Central, USC Upstate, and Youngstown State. Where were the positives besides the win column?
Yeah, I thought obviously in the third one in Youngstown State, we played probably the best we've played all regular season. I thought that was really a good way to end the three-game homestand. I thought against USC Upstate, we did some good things as well. Central, we were anemic offensively. Defensively, I thought we were really solid and very consistent defensively throughout that three-game homestand, and really took it one game at a time. And we kind of used the Washington Nationals mantra, 1-0. And so we won the first one, got the second one, got the third one. Very grateful for that we were able to finish out that homestand strong.
Then you head to Louisville, number 2 in the country on Sunday. You guys put up a great effort on Sunday night. You had 3 guys in double figures. Just talk about what you learned from that contest.
Well, I learned a lot about our team. When you're down 22 to the number 2 team in the country and, you're in that environment, you really got one of two choices. You can, come together and try to fight, or you can continue to crack and not fight. So our kids decided to fight. I give them a ton of credit, especially our upperclassmen. I thought they really were positive during timeouts. I could hear them talking throughout the game. They really communicated and connected well and put us in position if we make a shot or two there in the last few minutes that we had that were open, where it could have gotten real interesting. And really competed, and I think gave our guys some confidence now. We've played at Louisville, at West Virginia. We've played at Xavier in the scrimmage. We've done some things enough now that our guys, I think, know and believe that we have a chance to be a really good basketball team.
From the standpoint as well, Tyler Cheese has been coming off the bench, and he's been not only giving you great minutes, but great execution, just his play and his leadership as one of your seniors.
No, basically he's a starter. And we've got 2 or 3 other guys that come off the bench that are like that. We have a rotation right now where, everybody adds value, and it's as comfortable as I've been with the depth and the rotation in the 3 years. Tyler's a big part of that. I think Red Auerbach was the guy, legendary Red Auerbach, used to say that if you don't have a 6th man that can come in that's every bit as good at the same level of your starters, then you're in trouble. That means your team's not very good. And obviously Tyler's done a great job accepting and embracing that role and has really excelled.
Now we get to move on to a couple other news and notes from the men's basketball program. Signing day was a couple weeks ago. Share with me a little bit of who you signed and who's looking to come to the University of Akron.
Sure. We signed Garvin Clark, who's a point guard from nearby Cleveland here, and as a local guy that we recruited really, Chad, from the moment we showed up. And a very talented player, can play both ends of the floor, and athletically can really guard the ball. He fits our defensive scheme and offensive scheme really well. But more importantly, he's a great kid, and love his family. He's Bahamian, and mom and dad live in the Bahamas. And then he has a phenomenal support system in Cleveland and with his family there, and very well coached at the AAU level, but even at the high school level now with J.R. Bremer, who's obviously a legendary player at Heights. And Cleveland Heights, which is where Garvin goes to school, at St. Bonaventure and in the NBA. But, he's a great guy and is doing a great job. He and the entire school system of mentoring him and helping him grow, which will do nothing but help him be ready once he arrives. And then we got Taylor Curry, who's a transfer via Wisconsin and Mott Community College. 6'8", 6'9", really skilled, very versatile offensively, really knows how to play, very physical. And, I think gives a different dimension to our front court. So we're excited about him. Has a great family as well. Former state champion at Clarkston High School in Michigan. And obviously was well coached at Wisconsin and has a terrific coach at Mott Community College, a guy I've known for a long time, and Steve Schmidt. So, we're excited about both those guys and really think that they fit our culture well and they fit our system both offensively and defensively well.
Now we move into this week, and before we get to Friday, we have Thanksgiving on Thursday. What's on your Thanksgiving plate, Coach?
Well, we'll all be together because we play on Friday, the day after Thanksgiving. So we're going to eat a meal together with certainly our immediate and some of our extended family, but also our basketball family. Our staff, our support staff, our players. We'll get a chance to break bread together, and one of the things we like to do is to share with a Thanksgiving a box my wife will put on the tables, and everyone has to stand up and talk about at least one thing that they're grateful for. And obviously, a lot of us, including myself, have very, very much to be thankful for and grateful for. So it's that time of year where you get a chance to reflect on how fortunate and that we are, and what a privilege it is to be at Akron and to coach at Akron, and for our players to play at Akron and be a part of this. Very, very fortunate, very blessed.
Now, what's on the plate, though? What are you eating that day?
I don't know. I mean, I leave that up to Coach Pittis. I stay in my lane. I'm more worried about Merrimack.
And talking about Merrimack, they come here on Friday at 7 p.m. It's one of our Cram the Cruiser events, also our teddy bear toss. But what do we know about Merrimack's college?
Well, they're going to play 40 minutes of zone, and then offensively they run the Michigan system, the two-guard front, John Beeline's system, and very well coached. Joe Gallo does a phenomenal job. They're 5-3. They've won at Northwestern. They have, including Northwestern, 3 what we call road kills, which is hard to get in college basketball, let alone this early. So it's going to be a great challenge. They're very well coached. Their execution is tremendous. And, we look forward to the challenge on Friday night.
Coach, appreciate the time as always, and happy Thanksgiving.
Thanks, Chad. Same to you.
Zips fans, we want to see you Friday night. I know it's Black Friday that day, and so why not come to James A. Rhodes Arena and sports the men's basketball team? They take on Merrimack's at 7 p.m. For the Zips Digital Network, have a great Thanksgiving, and as always, go Zips.